Everybody, it's me. If you are watching this video, then that means it is my day on the online platform. So we're going to be doing a HIIT workout today. HIIT meaning high intensity interval training. And that really means just really flowing through stuff at a quick pace, not getting rest in between. And then when you do get a rest, it's kind of a short rest, and then you jump right back into it just to keep your muscles nice and warm, nice and flowing through the motions, the movements, and then to really exert as much energy as possible. For today's HIIT workout, we're going to be focusing on a couple different muscle groups, but mainly our core, so not just our abs. We want to work our obliques down into our thighs as well. We want to work our back as well, so really focusing on the whole core, front and back. We're also going to be working on our quads, our inner and our outer thighs, and our glutes. So those are going to be a couple of the muscles that we are going to work today. Before I get into anything else, if you haven't done like a 5 to 10 minute warm-up stretching just to get those muscles loose, I recommend pausing the video and doing that now. You know, we're all about stretching and warming up and making sure that we're not going to injure any muscles or hurt ourselves. We want to be able to get right back up into the air once the studio reopens. So pause, rewind, stop the video, and go ahead and do a couple of stretches for me. Really, again, stretching out the core muscles and your glutes and your quads, your hip flexors, get them nice and open, because those are the muscle groups that we are going to be working today. For those of you that are just back from stretching or stretch before this video, we'll go ahead and get started. The way that we're going to do this HIIT workout is there's going to be 7 moves that we're going to do. We're going to do them one by one, right back after the other, no pause in between. And then once we've finished a set of the 7 moves, 1 minute each, we're going to have a 2 to 3 minute break. So we're going to go straight for 7 minutes, then take a break, and we're going to do that 3 times. So total non-stop working will be a total of 21 minutes, and then kind of 9 minutes of resting in between. So make sure that you have like 30 to 40 minutes set aside to do this HIIT workout. Before we begin, I'm going to show you all the moves right now, just so I don't have to stop and explain stuff in the middle of your workout. That kind of defeats the purpose of the HIIT workout, moving really quickly through it, doing that high intensity. So I'm going to go through the motions right now. I will also give you modifications, because I know not everybody has the same body, not everybody has the same strength. So we'll go through that. And then again, this is just your own body weight resistance is what we're going to be working on. So the first move that we are going to do is going to be a curtsy lunge. So I want you guys to stand, get kind of loose. Feet are shoulder width, if not a little bit closer than shoulder width apart. You can keep your hands wherever you want to, whatever's comfortable for you. Just make sure that we're really engaging our quads, our thighs, and our glutes, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to swing whichever leg side you're going to. So if I'm going to the right, I'm going to use my left leg. If I'm going to the left, I'm going to use my right leg. I'm going to slide it diagonally behind my left leg, all the way until my knee hits the ground. My leg, my quad is engaged. It's nice and tight here. I'm going to come back up. As I come up, I'm going to squeeze. So I'm squeezing and really tucking my pelvis in, okay, from here. So, and then go over to the other side, down, up, squeeze, okay? Modification, because I know this is very intensive on your knees, would just be to come here just as far as you can go, as long as you're still really keeping everything engaged and squeezing. So here, up and squeezing is perfect. The second move we're going to do is a single leg crunch to standing. This is a very, very intensive move, and you don't have to do quantity, right? I want quality. So if you can only do 2 during our 1 minute intervals, that's fine, as long as you can get it. So what we're going to do is start on our back. You're going to choose a leg. So I'm going to start with my left leg. So I'm going to keep my right leg in the air, and I'm going to try to make sure that it doesn't touch the ground. From here, I'm going to come up like a crunch, but I don't want to, jerk it up. I don't want to use momentum. I want to slowly come up, standing on my leg, stepping up, rotating around, going back down, and here. And then doing again. We'll do that 30 seconds, and I'll tell you when to switch legs. If that's too much for you and you need the modification, just use both of your legs. That's perfectly fine. So you come here, slowly come up, standing on both legs. From here, though, to add in where you're kind of losing your muscle group, I want you to jump up here and then come back down here. Up. When you're coming up, do a jump, okay? That'll get those muscles engaged that you're losing out by just doing one leg. The third move we're gonna do is our plank twists. So from here, we're gonna come down into a nice plank on our elbows. You can lock your hands if you want to. It's a little harder if you keep them separate. Completely up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. A nice plank, right? I don't wanna see this, and I don't wanna see this. So coming here, you're gonna rotate to the side and just do a little tap on the ground with your hip. My hip is actually touching, okay? So twist, twist, twist. If you need to do a modification, you can go down to your knees. Just know that one knee will lift off the ground. So you're going to twist, twist, or if that's too easy, you can go full plank here and just do twist, twist, twist. That's okay too, so whatever works for you. The next one we're gonna do, you will need like a chair, a couch, something that you can elevate your leg on. I do have a yoga ball. You can use a yoga ball, just know that it is way harder with a yoga ball because not only are you working your muscles, you're also working your balance. It's just what I had on hand though. So here, you want your back leg to be about 90 degrees. If it's a little higher, that's okay, as long as it's not like way up here, okay? From here, I'm going to dip down into a squat until my heel touches my butt here, and then I'm going to jump, okay? So down, touching my butt, jump, exploding, okay? Modification for that will just be don't add the jump. So come down, but still load up like you're gonna jump here. That way you're still using those muscles to get up there. So here, explode, okay? The next one we're gonna do is an oblique mountain climber, but we're gonna heel tap instead of bringing knee to elbow, okay? So in a full plank right here, I'm going to bring my leg up, and I'm gonna open it up here, almost like you're going into a king pigeon here. So up, touch my heel, up, touch my heel, up, touch my heel. As long as you're not fully coming to the side to touch your heel, because that kind of defeats the purpose of working those muscles. So nice touch here, nice touch here, that'll be good. For modification for that, you can just do a normal oblique mountain climber. So here, 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 okay? The sixth move that we're gonna do is a side shuffle high knee, okay? So we're gonna start here, and we're gonna do shuffle, shuffle, up, shuffle, shuffle, up, okay? You really wanna make sure that you bend down as you're shuffling, because this is not gonna work those. You wanna engage those thighs, so you're kind of doing a mini squat when you shuffle, shuffle, high knee, shuffle, shuffle, high knee, okay? For those of you that need a modification, just don't jump at the high knee, so you can do shuffle, shuffle, still explode like you're going to do it here. Again, so we're still working those same muscles with the fake explosion, okay? The last one that we're gonna do, and this is the ab killer, right? It's the last move we're doing, so it should hurt the worst, okay? These are leg circles. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of get into an in the air hollow body form, okay? So I'm tucking, right? Not fully tucking. I'm tucking my ribs in and kind of bringing my hips up. Here, I'm gonna bring my legs out, and I'm going to circle, circle. So I'll rotate this way so you can see. I'm going to circle, circle, okay? If you need a modification, hands on the ground is fine. Circle, circle, circle. Just make sure that you're at the right angle, right? You're not too far back and you're not too far forward. You should be shaking, right? You hear me say it in class all the time. You should be shaking to be able to feel that you're working the proper muscle groups, because it's work. It's all work, okay? So it shouldn't be very easy. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and go through those. Again, 1 minute each, 7 minutes total. Quality over quantity. I don't care if you do 2 of each move, as long as the form is good. If the form is off, you're not working the muscles you need to be working, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our curtsy lunges. 1 minute, okay? Go ahead. Make sure you're engaging here. If it's like round 2 and you need to modify to the easier stuff, because HIIT workouts are hard. You totally can. I'll probably have to modify a little bit as I proceed through. Again, notice I'm not going extremely fast. I'm really working on form, making sure I'm engaging all muscles. Halfway through. You guys are lucky. This is like my 20th time doing this video. I get halfway through and my kids run out and I have to restart. All right, moving right into our single leg crunches. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, quality over quantity. Modify if you need to. Breathe through. It's hard, it's work. Last one on this side, and then we'll switch sides. All right, go ahead and switch your sides. You'll notice that one leg, if you're doing one leg, is way easier than the other. This is my good leg. This will be your last one. All right, we're gonna go ahead to our plank twist now. Make sure to take deep breaths. Really focus on breathing. Halfway through. If you need to readjust your feet, that's okay. "15 seconds left. All right, moving on to our next thing. We're gonna do our one leg chair bend and jump. 30 seconds each leg. Go ahead and begin. Take your time. Woo! Go ahead and switch legs. My balance is not good today. That's okay. I know you guys are struggling with me. Whew. Alrighty, we're gonna go to our mountain climber, oblique mountain climbers. Heel taps, okay? We're almost to our break, you guys. Keep pushing. Make sure your core is really engaged here, right? We don't want to be doing this for nothing. Alrighty, we're going to our side shuffle and high knee. Halfway through. Almost there. This is a little bit of cardio. You need to add it in. Mixed with the legs. All right, we're going to our leg circles. Let's go. I know we're all pointing our toes. I know. Want to give up. This is the ab killer. It's tough. You gotta keep holding on. 20 seconds. You can switch it to outside, rolling it the other way. Almost there, then we get a 3-minute break. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take that 3-minute break. Get some water. Towel off if you need to. After you watch this video, I want you guys to message me and tell me what you liked about it, what you didn't like. Also, if you were able to finish all 3 rounds. In my mind, I thought this was an easier set. But when you have to do it a million times, it gets pretty hard. So let me know what you guys think. The next HIIT workout will be arms, shoulders, and back. So we'll work on that. Okay. Take a little stretch out if you need to. I know my hip flexors are dying. My abs are dying. And I'm pretty sure if John watches this, he's gonna be like, this is for breathing. This is for eating. So try to keep that in mind. Nice big breaths. Kind of try to recenter yourself before we get started again. You got 1:30. I know, this rest goes way quicker than you think. You want like a 10-minute rest. Just 2 more times through. The last one will be the most difficult. That's when you'll give me the most, right? You'll push through it the most. I'm gonna stand up because the first thing we start on is curtsy lunges. Again, my probably least favorite is the single leg crunch to standing. It's brutal. Almost. 15 more seconds. I'm gonna start you guys off 30 seconds earlier. Give you 2.5 minutes instead of 3, just so we can get this stuff out of the way. Alrighty, go back to curtsy lunges. Again, if you need to modify, you totally can. I can't see you, so can't judge. Not that I would anyways, because So I'm probably gonna have to modify the last set too. Oh, I'm sweating. I hope you're sweating. We're all sweating halfway through. Your butt's gonna be nice and sore tomorrow. It'll be great. You'll never want to do a HIIT workout again, but you'll do it anyways. At least you know I'm suffering with you. Remember, the next one is the single leg crunch. All right, we're getting into it now. Single leg crunch. Let's go. Woo! This balance is something else. This is my bad leg. This will be your last one. Let's switch to the other side. Switch legs. This will be our last one. And then we'll go to our plank twist. All right, quickly move into your plank twist. Make sure your abs are really engaged here, your core is engaged. Pushing through. More seconds. All right, perfect. Going into our one leg chair 90-degree angle squat jumps. Go ahead and switch legs. That balance, it's gonna kill me every time. Guess at least you know I'm struggling right here with you. Last one. Perfect. All right, we'll go into our mountain climber oblique taps. Up. on your side shuffle high knee. Almost done with that second round, you guys. HIIT workouts are one thing where the last set, your form tends to really diminish. So I'm going to keep checking in with you guys on that last round to make sure your form is really good. I don't want to make you guys go through another 7 minutes of hell to have bad form and to not do anything for you. All right, last thing, leg circles. Get it done. If you want to keep your hands out here, you totally can. I know that's where my hands want to drift too, because I like knowing the floor is right there. If you need to touch down for a minute, go ahead. Halfway through, and then you got one more set after your break. Go ahead and reverse. I'm shaking. My body hates me. That's okay. Ooh, those hip flexors. Aren't you glad I told you to stretch those out now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, take your 3 minutes to rest. Probably 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Get a drink of water. Towel off all the sweat you're dripping. If I'm dripping, I know you have to be dripping. Or I'm just that out of shape. One of the two. Make sure to take deep breaths. Focus on retelling your body how to breathe. In through your nose. Big diaphragm breath. Out through your mouth. If you have to hold it at the top for a second, then blow it out, that's okay too. Try to get that heartbeat under control. Like I said, if you guys have to modify, you go right ahead, right? I might have to modify. I'm human. You see me falling over, losing balance. I thought about retaking the video and making sure that it's perfect, but I'm not a robot. I make mistakes, I fall, I trip, if I looked human and wasn't making mistakes, I don't think you guys would appreciate it as much as seeing the hard work that goes into these videos. Right? We're so used to seeing Instagram people, YouTube people who, edit and create the perfect videos to where they're not falling over, they're not dripping with sweat. They're seeing little clips, and it's hard work. It's hard work to stay in shape. It's hard work to get the momentum and everything to push yourself forward, and I want you guys to be able to see that journey, be on that journey with me. I know you guys are sweating. It would be kind of ridiculous if I posted a video and we weren't sweating, the whole studio staff. We want you guys to see the 100% truth. All right, 15 seconds. We're gonna restart. Last one, last round. Let's get it done. All right, we're gonna be checking in with form a lot because this is where form starts to really get crazy looking. Okay? Curtsy lunges, go ahead and start. Make sure we're still engaging. If you're not squeezing your glutes here and you're just kind of going because you're dead tired, you're not getting the work out of them that you want, right? And we're sitting here doing this sweating, doing work. We want to make sure it's the right work. working the right muscles, not just cruising by. Next is the favorite, single leg crunches to standing. If you need to modify to both legs, you absolutely can. Hell, I might have to. My legs are about dead. All right, go ahead and move into a sorry. Watch timer fail. That would have sucked. We would have been doing it for like 10 minutes and I would have never noticed. It helps if you kind of swim your arms too. I notice. Last one on this leg. Go over. I know I went down fast on the last one. Try to go down a little slower. Switch legs. This is my good leg. After this, we're going to do plank twists. All right, moving to our plank twist. Make sure the plank shape is truly there, right? Our butts tend to slide up, so make sure it's staying down. It'll pop up a little when you go to rotate. As long as it's not all the way up here, you're good. Halfway through. I'm shaking. 10 seconds. All right, we're gonna go ahead to our 90-degree jump squats now. Let's get it done. This is the last time for these. Sweat in my eyeballs. It always feels good. Go ahead and switch sides. All right, mountain climber heel taps. Go and go. We're almost there. Keep up that push. I'm tired. You're tired, I'm sure. If you're not, maybe you should teach the class. I'm just kidding. Almost there. All right, Side shuffle high knee. Almost there, last 2 things. Come on, give me your all. Don't forget to scoop down when you're doing these. You need that little squat engagement. Halfway through. Last thing we're doing is leg circles. And you can be on your merry way. I would do a cool down stretch though, because you just work the shit out of these muscles. 10 seconds. There we go. Get into your leg circles. Last thing, you guys. Last thing. Let's push through it real hard. Keep those toes pointed. Slow down if you're going too fast. Halfway through, reverse it. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. You just did your first HIIT, high intensity interval training with me. Work on all the cores, the glutes. Tomorrow or the next day, you'll be sore. Make sure to really stretch out after this. Cool down stretching is very important with HIIT workouts. Warm up stretching, cool down stretching, big believer in. If you ask, we might upload some stretches as well, before and after videos. Congratulations. Again, let me know. Let the studio hand on Dari how you think this HIIT workout went. I know I'm sweaty. I know it wasn't perfect, but we worked it together, and hopefully see you guys next time.